It's the vibes, the vibes. Good morning. SuavenyV here, live in New York City, Brooklyn, walking, ready to give you some breakfast from the pantry and some food so I won't starve. You know what I mean? Thank God New York got free pantries, free places where you can get a little bit of food. You know what I'm saying? Keep your ass from dying. Canned goods, some fruits. You know what I'm saying? Might get you some bread, some milk, eggs, and some shit to hold you till you get paid, hold you till you make a play, hold you till you got down, figure something out, hold you till that check come in, hold you till the stamps come in, hold you till you got down, get right. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I might eat good on Monday, eat good on Tuesday. Goddamn, I might eat something alright on Wednesday. Might have to thug it on Thursday, thug it on Friday, thug it on Saturday. Shit, thug it on something, never know. Might eat something alright Sunday. That shit expensive. Just feeding yourself. But it is what it is. It just motivates you to get money and motivates you to keep going because you gotta eat. And not just necessarily food. You gotta eat, period. Survive, period. You gotta pay your rent. You gotta pay for a place to stay. I mean, just like for instance with the weather. In New York, you gotta be prepared. You gotta have your boots, you gotta have your rain boots, you gotta have your raincoat. And it takes time to save up for those things, but you gotta have it. Summertime, you wanna have your t-shirts, you wanna have your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to get it or whatever, but you know, you wanna be able to have money to do stuff. You wanna be able to enjoy New York. You wanna be able to go on vacation. You know, that's just living by yourself. Man, I can't imagine somebody living with a girl or something. Taking care of a girl or with kids. Oh my God. Because it's expensive by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then stuff keep happening. Like yesterday, I got my screen protector fixed. Oh, I got my screen protector replaced. I got my screen fixed. You know what I'm saying? Just that is a job. You gotta buy the case, pay somebody to put it on. But I seen how they put it on, and I might try it one day. For the 17. Just a lot of stuff, man. You gotta be prepared. You know? And then it seems like when you eat a meal, you be hungry again. So I noticed they be like, oh, I just spent like what is that? Two days ago, I went to Carnegie, my favorite breakfast spot. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I had breakfast and with like unlimited mimosa, like $20. But I think I paid like $60. I think I usually pay like 50, 45, 50. But that usually be about the average price to going out by yourself, $45, $50. But I paid 60. And then I noticed like, let's say about 3 hours, which is kind of normal. You back hungry again. At least want you a snack, a smoothie, bananas, fruits, or anything. But I noticed, look, you pay $60 to eat at breakfast. Now you hungry again. You know? But I try to like budget myself. Okay, cool. If I ate out one time a day, I ain't gonna eat out again. Unless it's the summertime and it's nice out and it's, you know, I'm having a good time or something, I might eat out. If I can afford it, I might eat out to go out that night or something. But, you know, you can, if you can afford it, you might can eat out twice in the morning and then later in the afternoon or something. Because at nighttime, you do want to go out somewhere nice in the city. if you want to in the summertime, because the summer ain't but so long. It ain't nothing but like June, July, August. So the end of May, and then you got June, July, and then you got August, and then Labor Day. After Labor Day, it's over with. But this little tricks and sure you gotta learn from being in New York. It's expensive, but it's fun though. And I want to be here. So it's a different story when you want to be somewhere that's expensive, because you will find a way to make it happen. You really ain't got no choice. See, that's the thing. You ain't got no choice. And then on top of you not having a choice, you choose to be here. Like I choose to be in New York, and I choose to live in New York. So it ain't that bad, because I want to be here. See, it's a different story when you don't want to be here. A lot of people don't want to be here, or a lot of people, they want to move or something, but they can't move or something. So it's different for me with my mindset while I'm living in New York, because I want to be here, and I chose to be here. So I be like, man, I gotta find a way, man. I gotta find a way. I gotta find a way. Damn, I gotta find a way. And if you just keep telling yourself that, and you actually try to look for ways, and you focus on looking for ways, I know that small things will start happening. But you gotta take the small licks. You gotta take the opportunities, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe you'll build one. For instance, right? I got an opportunity to be a visual, I guess a visual coordinator or whatever, like visual merchandising, basically, like stylist, basically. So go into the stores with a certain brand, and I style the brand, which means pick out the outfits, pick out what looks best, pick out the shirts, what's more popular, what's more eye appealing, what's nice, what's in season, and put them up front, put them to the side, put them on display. I dress the mannequins, and I kind of coordinate the store, right? So I go in different stores doing that. So I took the opportunity, right? But the hours is only 2 hours. So compared to working 8 hours, I mean, if you make the same amount of money in 2 hours that you would in 8 hours, it'll be fair. But that's not the case. So I had a conversation lately with the CEO of the company, the lady, and I was thinking I'll be working more hours, and since I'm working more or less, and the job is more impactful, I feel like I should get more money, but I should automatically get the same amount of money that I work in 8 hours. That just makes sense, because I spend at least a day's work completing the job. Not even I mean, like leaving from when I leave my crib to get back to my crib, it's like damn near 6, 7, 8 hours. So that's a whole shift. So I feel like I should get paid that, and I just came to terms that she ain't trying to pay what it's worth. So it'd be like, damn, now you getting disrespected, and you just getting treated unfair. And another thing, along your journey, along your way, I call it trying to come up and surviving. Along your come up, like you notice things like that. Okay, I'm trying to come up. This is a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I like, and I can do it, and I can also work on me, work on yourself, work on your content. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of perfect. But I gotta get paid. First of all, I gotta get paid to come here to go. Then I gotta get paid to eat. Then you gotta get paid. The fuck, think motherfucker. So you learn on your way that along your way that people want to work your ass for free. Like, damn, you really want to work me for free? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta make a decision, man. Keep this little bit I was just like, man, fuck it, find something else. You know what I'm saying? Find something else. Which means, shit, find something else. Keep doing you until you find something else. But damn, man, like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be like, man, I can't do that shit. You ain't getting paid. It's a bad feeling knowing you working and you ain't getting paid what you work. You know you ain't gonna get paid what you work, but it gotta make sense. When you working and it don't make no sense, that shit is a hard feeling to think about for me. Like I'll give you another example. For the holidays, I was trying to work at Macy's, but I really hurt my back, so I can't really stand or sit for too long. So it kind of complicated for me to do certain jobs. But I just was talking basically, so I really had to, it was kind of cool, but I still had to stand up. So I noticed, I just happened to just notice this. So we selling, talking to customers or whatever, and I'm same thing, having to pick out an outfit, and the customers will come up to me and ask me to help them pick out an outfit for the older people say, sir, can you help me pick out an outfit for my grandson, or which hoodie do you think is nice for my child or grandson? The parents are coming in, or a lady may ask me, she buying something for her husband, so I give those tips and I really style and pick out outfits, right? So I noticed that the manager, she was kind of on me, and she was like, my goal to sell is $6,000, right? Like she expected me to sell $6,000 worth of merchandise, right? So at the end of the shift, I noticed that I used to sell an average about 2,000. You know what I'm saying? A big day, I might spend about, somebody spend a big amount. I might spend like, I might average about 3,000-4,000. But I noticed it was about 2,000. So I'm like, okay, if I'm expected to sell $6,000 worth of merchandise, worth of work, and I only sold 2,000, like how much, I asked myself, Vince, how much you think you deserve if you sold $2,000 worth of work? How much you think you deserve? At least give me 500, or at least 500 if I sold 2,000 plus 200. 10% is 200 of 2,000. Don't you know, like, once you do the math of how much you make an hour times how many hours you there, your ass probably making damn near less than $200. I know it's less than $200 because $25 an hour is times 8. I think it's 200. And I know I wasn't making 25 because that was seasonal. So you making under 20, about 20, and it's under $200. That's a scam. And then they be pushing you to make a quota of $6,000. I just happened to do that math, and I was like, man, they is shitting people, man. Like for real. So that's just something to think about, man. When you working for people, when you working for companies, and you really don't get paid what you worth, but you gotta make a decision like, damn, bro, I gotta stick through it and thug it out until I find something else, or find something else. Why you going through hell? But once you find that truth out, it make you want to be like, man, fuck this shit. Like what? Come on, man. Y'all done did what to me? Man, that's crazy. But it's all good, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. New York is crazy, boy. It was 90 in the last 2 days. And then it turned out to be 70 today. It's 70. It's so cool. Um, yeah, I've been moving yesterday. This week I've been moving all around. Got my screen protector fixed on my phone. I dropped my phone in the back. The back camera had cracked. Luckily, I got protective screens on the back too. So if you got an iPhone, make sure you get protectors on your back lenses and on your front screen because you will drop your phone by mistake. Because I had my phone in my hand and I was just walking and my leg hit my phone. And that's why I like to grip my phone with a grip. But if you just grip your phone light, if somebody bump into your phone, bump into you, you gonna drop your phone. So they bump into the right part, you gonna drop it. So that's just a little tip. Um, yeah, I want to share that I know everybody probably go through because everybody got a phone and nobody don't want to go through it. Even if you can afford to get your screen fixed, just the process it take too long. You ain't want to go without your phone. It's just a lot. But if you got that screen protector on and you drop your phone, you just boom replace that mug. You know what I'm saying? But I try to not to drop it so much. But I always have that screen protector. Screen protector ain't that much. $6, $10, $20, $40. It don't matter. And then they come three in the pack. So you can just rotate it. You just rotate it. Soon as they crack, like every 2 months, and then I get a new case, a new screen case. So that's what's up. Man. What's happening? Yeah, New York is nice for the summertime. So I was out yesterday and day before yesterday. The sun was perfect. At 90 degrees first day. It's like kind of like hot in New York. It's raining now. So that was cool. It's time for the summertime festivities. Yeah, time for the summertime festivities. Memorial Day weekend, I think next weekend, something like that. Yeah. They probably do a gig down south. Memorial Day weekend, I'll probably chill. I got an opportunity to go see Charleston White again. I think it's July 2nd for the 4th. That would make me think of that. I think on Memorial Day weekend. July 4th, July, Texas. I think I seen a clip online. He gonna be at the Healing in Philly. So I'm gonna try to check him out again in Texas, Austin, Texas, July 2nd. I went to try to check him out in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I got invited from Terrence Gangsta Wins to come out to try to catch him, man. I've been trying to catch him last September. Try to do an interview, check him out, and go to a show in Miami, but they said it was canceled. It ain't work out. We're gonna try it again for the third time. The second time was in Winston-Salem. They started fighting. I had it perfect. I got invited out by Terrence Gangsta Win. Seen Gangsta, shook his hand, word, talked to him. But the people wouldn't allow the man to do the show. And one thing I noticed about that show and that event was the people, they didn't really have respect for him. They wasn't even on. They ain't gave him time to talk. They were talking while he was talking. Once they was talking while he was talking, I knew it wasn't too good. It seemed like the crowd was just showing out for each other. They wouldn't even be quiet for Charleston. So they started fighting and all type of chaos. So, making a long story short, I didn't end up getting to talk to Charleston, man. So I didn't get to see the show, and I didn't get to talk to him. Because I had a meeting with him, speak to him. You know what I'm saying? But I was right there beside the door, so that was all cool. When I did went to the show was in Salem, but that shit was nice though. Shit went viral because he still was having a good time. He still was making people laugh. He still was talking shit, and he just had gotten a car wreck right before that. He was like, "Man, I don't even supposed to be fucking with y'all. Man, I don't even supposed to be fucking with y'all. The only reason I'm here is because I saw all the faces in my mind that made me think of the sad people and the sad faces, and I ain't want to let y'all down, man." You know what I'm saying? Some of us was listening. The ones was at the front, I was at the front. We was listening, we felt his pain, but most people, man, they didn't want to hear shit that he was saying. They were disrupting the show and one fight, drunk, talking shit. One other man, he was talking shit before Charleston even came out. The other comedians was out there, just fucking, just going off drunk, man. But they just didn't know how to handle themselves. Once I went in there and seen all black people, all niggas, and I seen how they were dressed, everybody on some gangster hood trap G shit, everybody on some wild shit, dope boy shit. I said, yeah. And the OGs is in that bit, the older niggas, in my crowd, 30s and 20s. I was like, yeah, this shit finna, and this shit was savage in it. It wasn't too wild, but I could tell from the dress code, everybody was fly. I could tell by the dress code, chains up, shades, gold teeth. Niggas was fresh fly, but I could tell, like, everybody, they was here for each other. They wasn't even here for Charleston. Making a long story short, they just was wilding. And then the thing about it, the place was so small, and the same people kept walking around. What the fuck y'all walking around for? And the place is small. That one red flag. Cause where I was, it was like the hallway. I could see the stage, and the door is like not too far. Gotta walk a little bit, be out, and then you know what I'm saying. But I still